IHGN Studios, it's Braves Beat.
Hello Braves, and welcome to our 15th episode of Braves Beat. I'm Brian Gia.
And I'm Daniel Chen. Hey Brian, how's your AP week going?
It's going pretty well. Almost done with half my exams.
I'm just excited for summer. Let's get into this week's news. May is Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, which celebrates the history of the tens of millions of Americans who originated from Asia and the Pacific Islands. May is designated as Heritage Month as two key events occurred. In this month, in the 19th century, in May of 1843, the first Japanese immigrants arrived in the United States. A few decades later, in May of 1869, the first American transcontinental railroad was completed with significant contributions from the Chinese workers.
May is also Mental Health Awareness Month, and Greta Zender got a special interview with our school psychologist, Mrs. Van Strien and Mr. Johnson. Let's check it out.
Hello Braves, I'm Greta Zender and I'm here with Ms. Van Strien and Mr. Johnson to talk about Mental Health Awareness Month. Now, Ms. Van Strien, can you tell the students about the importance of Mental Health Awareness Month?
Well, mental health is really important for our overall well-being. So if something's out of whack, we might actually have physical symptoms. So it's really important that we keep everything in check. We do a lot to keep ourselves healthy by eating right and sleeping right, but there are a lot of things that we need to do to keep our mental health in check, like making sure we're talking about our feelings, managing our stress, and learning good coping skills.
Now, Mr. Johnson, what would you think are a few good coping skills that would be helpful to students, especially as they get into APs?
Wow, AP exams. Yeah, obviously the first thing to remember is that you've prepared. You've already invested the time. You might try to do a little bit of cramming, but really you are already prepared for the bulk of the information on the exam. I would also say number two, to make sure that you get sleep. It sounds so elementary, but you know, having a good night's rest really will just decrease feelings of anxiety and just feeling rushed. As far as getting up, I would encourage people to probably get up a little earlier just so that they can make it to the testing site on time.
Yeah. And I want to make sure students know the supports that we have here at school. So I know students oftentimes talk to each other, and in addition to that, oftentimes there's another trusted adult, maybe a teacher or a coach. But beyond that, the school counselors are here for students to talk to, and myself as a school psychologist. And if anybody ever is concerned about a friend, it's also, okay, come up and talk to us and we can help you kind of sort through the situation and make sure anybody who needs some help is accessing it.
Okay, great. Thanks so much for coming. Back to you at the desk.
Warning freshmen and sophomores, all community service is due next Friday. Make sure to log in your hours into Exaville.
Greta and Isaac have a new sports report. Let's check it out.
Hello Braves, and welcome back to this week's Sports Report. I'm Isaac Fiore.
And I'm Greta Zender. We have a bunch of sports to cover, so let's get on with it.
Our boys tennis team, who's on the hunt for the state title, has been on a strong winning streak. This week was no different. The team came out with a 5-0 win versus CCDS, a 3-2 win at St. X, and a win of 4-1 versus Covington Catholic for senior night, celebrating seniors Tejas Pasati and Sam Road. We will have the results of yesterday's match versus Walnut Hills next week. Be sure to watch our tennis Braves take on Mason today at 4 and Columbus Academy tomorrow at 11.
Our boys and girls track and field team had a great week. Last Saturday, both teams won the Goshen Invitational respectively. In that weekend, 3 school records were broken. Senior Elizabeth Raley broke records for the 800-meter run and the 1,600-meter run. And senior Sirius Boyd broke the 400-meter dash record with a time of 50.42 seconds. Despite the fact that the senior night tri-meet was rescheduled for next Tuesday due to weather, our teams did an excellent job at Mariemont's McKee Invitational. One of the highlights from the meet was when senior Maggie Overberg was named the female athlete of the Invitational. She rocked the 100-meter and 300-meter hurdles to achieve this honor. Astounding work, Braves.
Our boys lacrosse team has had a good week. Despite the loss at Trinity High School on Saturday, the boys had a great win versus Wyoming with a score of 17-7 on senior night. Wednesday's senior night celebrated seniors Will Adair, Jaden Blair, Sean Castro, Carson Devine, Luke Folke, Robbie Gutman, Antoine Peak, Hayden Wentz, and Cooper Weiler. Watch Hayden Wentz, nominated Player of the Week, shoot this great shot. Roll the clip.
Midfield. Nice, very patient, very patient. Hits Wentz right on the crease.
Be Be sure to watch our Lax Braves play at Center Grove tonight at 7:30.
As for our girls lacrosse team, they faced off this Monday against Turpin High School for a win of 20-7 on senior night, where we celebrated seniors Marina Anderson and Sophie Chabris. They also beat St. Ursula Academy at 21-6 last Saturday. The results for their game last night against Springboro High School will be posted next week. Make sure to watch our girls as they take on Kings today at 4. Great work, Braves.
Our baseball Braves did an excellent job this week. On Saturday, our boys beat CCDS 5-3 and slammed Deer Park 6-1 on Wednesday. Be sure to watch our Braves as they take on Monroe tomorrow at 2. Good job, Braves!
Our girls softball team was off to a great start on Saturday as they won 20-12 at St. Bernard, but lost to Deer Park 6-17. Hopefully, they'll get them tonight as they take on Reading at 5.
Well, that's all the sports news we have for this week.
Back to you at the desk.
Next Saturday, May 14th, Indian Hook High School juniors and seniors are invited to attend prom at the Savannah Center in Westchester. Following dinner and dancing from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., all students will return to the high school for after prom from 11 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. For more information, buy your tickets at lunch.
Last week, we had Music Fest, and Brian put together a video for us. Let's check it out.
Music Fest, make some noise!
So, Mr. Cobb, how does it feel being at Music Fest, having it back?
You know, it feels amazing. I haven't picked up my bass and played with fun people like this in a very long time. Good to walk around and see all the happy people out here having a good time and everybody playing in the sun and great music. And oh, look who it is over here. It's Breezy Wheezy Sunshine is out having a good time too. All right, and H-Dub is right over here. Loving it.
So, how does it feel having Music Fest back?
It's amazing. I mean, let's be honest, it's the first time in 4 years that this field has been filled with kids allowed to simply take a brain break, unwind, and have fun with each other. Scan this camera to this field. Look what's going on here, okay? You all work so hard throughout the course of the year. This is just a little bit of a window to say, enjoy it, take a break, pat yourselves in the back for the hard work, and just let's appreciate the fact that we're allowed to do this once again. So it's amazing.
Great job, guys.
Last Sunday, 45 sophomores and juniors were inducted into the National Honor Society. Mark Atwood was chosen by the current members to be inducted as an honorary staff member. If you see any of these students or Mr. Atwood, please congratulate them. Let's check out all the students who were inducted. Here's a short time lapse of our middle school construction project from February through April. Thanks to Caleb Tinnen for putting this nice editing. Roll the clip.
Great job, Caleb.
Attention all 8th graders, the PTO is hosting a party for you at 50 West after graduation. The deadline to register for this celebration party is May 4th. Don't miss this chance to celebrate. as there will be lunch, volleyball, foosball, and cornhole included with registration. The party will be on May 26th at 1 p.m., and you won't want to miss it.
So Daniel, what are your plans for the summer?
I'm going to spend my summer going to college visits, do some internships, and, let's find something to do.
Yeah, like video games, right?
Find a new hobby.
Yeah, like more video games. Well, anyway, that's all the news we have for this week. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, and email us with any school updates.
And remember,
stay classy, Indian Hill. 雪花飘飘，北风萧萧。